is Poop News Network, Tertingle reporting. We begin this story with something that's difficult to say, but almost half of us need to hear. You're pooping all wrong. According to a recent episode of NPR's Shortwave, 40% of Americans say their bowel habits get in the way of their daily lives. That's nearly half the country living in fear of their own digestive system. Their crap literally scares the crap out of them. And honestly, based on what we found, they might be right. The April 13 podcast featured gastroenterologist Dr. Tricia Pasricha, author of the recent book, You've Been Pooping All Wrong, How to Make Your Bowel Movements a Joy. Dr. Pasricha told NPR, quote, "There's a lot that we just don't talk about, and if we could lean in a little more to our physiology, we could solve a lot of this problem on our own," end quote. So, get your shisa together, America. It's time to take a hard look at your soft serve. Starting with the 3 P's of pooping. Dr. Pasricha says most people are pooping wrong because they misunderstand what she calls the 3 P's. The first, pliability, is doctor speak for, is your poop soft enough to leave your butt without a fight? Pliability comes down to fiber. NPR reports that 95% of Americans don't get enough, and USDA data confirms most adults only get about half the recommended amount, which means your poop is too hard because your diet is too soft. The second P is propulsion. This is how well your gut muscles push things through. Think of your digestive system as a giant poop factory conveyor belt. Food enters the small intestine, gets mixed, processed, and pushed along by rhythmic muscle contractions through the colon, eventually reaching the exit. But for many Americans, that conveyor belt is not doing a good job. And the third P is pelvic floor. This is the big one, the underappreciated, misunderstood, sphincter-controlled trapdoor of destiny. Your pelvic floor is a group of muscles at the bottom of the pelvis that hold your lower organs in place, control continence, and must relax for the best pooping results. But instead of relaxing, many people do what's called bearing down, forcefully trying to push things out. The thinking makes sense. Pushing things out helps the process, right? Not quite. When you push, you're using the wrong muscles and tightening what needs to be relaxed to work best. You end up working against your own body's natural functions. Dr. Pasricha described bearing down like trying to squeeze toothpaste out of a tube without taking the cap off. Bearing down can cause hemorrhoids, your stool getting stuck at the exit, small tears on the inside of your butt, and the urge to push even harder, which makes things worse. It's a vicious cycle powered by bad mechanics and a desperate urge to get stuff out. To make pooping easier, Dr. Pasricha recommends squatting instead of sitting. Squatting relaxes the puborectalis muscle, the sling that normally kinks your rectum like a garden hose. If you're not ready to install a porcelain hole in your floor like many toilets around the world, a simple footstool works. Raising your knees above your hips straightens the way out of your butt, making an easier exit for your poop. To see our full story on squatting toilets versus sitting toilets, click the link at the end of this report. So, too many Americans don't poop right. But don't get your sphincter in a knot just yet. You can fix this. Start by getting more fiber in your diet. Eat more fruits and vegetables. Your colon will thank you. Fiber's secret weapon? Kiwi fruit. Research shows 2 kiwis a day can relieve constipation and bloating, sometimes better than prunes. But for severe constipation, prunes still win the heavyweight title. And don't forget the gut-brain connection. Stress tightens everything, including the pelvic floor. The more stress, the less your poop chute works. Life lessons to follow when it comes to pooping? It's all about your attitude toward your butt. Or, as we at Poop News Network affectionately call it, your buttitude. It goes like this. Be nice to your butt, and your butt will return the favor. Be an asshole to your asshole, and there will be consequences. I'm Turdingle for Poop News Network.